Hey watch lovers, Brad from Brent Miller Jewelers, and today I have for us round 5 of 5, Tudor versus Breitling. Admittedly, I posted round 5 but didn't label it correctly, so I'm going to be a bonus round. About a week ago, I did the new monochrome black dial, black bezel, Black Bay 41 versus the Superocean Heritage. But again, forgot to label that as the fifth round. So I'm going to give you the fifth round today with the same Black Bay 41, except this time I have the burgundy bezel. And instead of using the Superocean Heritage, I thought we would use the Superocean model this time and still compare two divers. Case dimensions on these. Again, diagonally across the Black Bay 41, 40.7 diagonally across the case, 40.5 across the bezel, and I had 31.1 across the crystal. And on the Superocean, 42 millimeters diagonally across the case from the 10 to the 40, or the 10 to the 40 on the minute track there. The same 42 millimeters across the bezel, and then 33 millimeters on the crystal. So we have a slightly larger crystal, which I think looks appropriate here as I look through my phone looking at these. Case thickness, 13.6 on the Black Bay 41, 12.6 millimeter thinner here on the Superocean, 49.2 lug tip to lug tip versus 47.5. So I say all that because we have a larger 42 millimeter watch here with the Superocean. However, it's thinner, a millimeter thinner, and not quite 2 millimeters shorter lug tip to lug tip. 21 millimeter lug width on the Tudor, tapering to 16 at the last link, back out to 18 at the deployant clasp. We do have the flip lock style or clam style locking mechanism here. And again, if you're familiar with this model, we have the micro adjustability on the fly with the T-fit clasp. Sorry, my fingers are in the way there, but you get 8 extra millimeters spaced out by 2 millimeter increments. You have removable links by screws. So should be able to get a great fit on this bracelet. Solid stainless steel case back. Housed underneath there is the Kinesi in-house movement MT5602-U. That U is the MATOS certification, 70 hours of power reserve. So bottom line is you're getting a great movement, great power reserve, great accuracy. Signed screw down crown, 200 meters of water resistance, and on the bracelet I weighed it in at 163.9 grams. Retail price, $4,425. So just under $4,500 on this Tudor Black Bay with the burgundy bezel here. And comparing it to the Breitling, again, we left off with the lug width here, I believe, 22 millimeter lug width, so slightly larger than the Tudor, tapering down to 18. The Tudor was 16, so a little bit larger, chunkier bracelet, and then back out to 21 at the clasp. However, you have a dual push button release here on this clasp compared to the Tudors. Again, flip lock, so just a different style locking mechanism, to each their own. But you can see here this clasp is a little bit longer and a little bit thicker. Again, 21 millimeters thick. The Breitling is using a modified ETA and or Solita movement. Again, it's the B17, 38 hours of power reserve. However, we do have 100 additional meters of water resistance coming in at 300 compared to 200 on the Tudor. Again, signed screw down crown on both. The Breitling I weighed at 174.4 grams, so about 10 grams more than the Tudor, and retail on it is $5,400. So you're looking at roughly $1,000 more than the Tudor. Looking at a little bit less power reserve, but you do get the ceramic bezel. And again, I think really this comes down to aesthetic and whether or not you're comfortable with the price point. I should also mention the Breitling has removable links by screws. Wrong side. There they are, and you do have on the fly micro adjustability, pushing down here and sliding out. So both of them on the fly micro adjustability that all of us so dearly want. Let's take a listen to bezel action here quick. Tudor. Really good, nice bezel action, feels good, sounds good. Take a listen to the Breitling. So you got 120 click versus a 60. You certainly feel that, but I'm going to give, in my own opinion, I won't give my opinion, actually. I want to hear your opinions. I think they're both great. I'd be happy with either one of those. I think bezel action on these is actually two of the better ones that from the lines we carry. So I actually would be quite happy with either one of those. Again, I think it comes down to aesthetics. Have a little bit of a crown protector here on the Breitling. So I have to go back and look. I'm not sure where we stand on the round of 5. We might be 2-2. This could be a deciding round in our little 5-round series here. Moving on, I think we'll go to Breitling versus Omega next. But I wanted to wrap this one up. So let me know what you think. Tudor or Breitling here for our 5th and final round. Greatly appreciate it. Let me hit the lights quick and give you a Lume shot. As always, gang, if there's anything I can do for you, shoot me that email, brad@brentlmiller.com. Last difference I'll state here noticeably is you have more blue on the Lume for the Breitling versus the green on the Tudor. So let me know what your thoughts are, and we'll catch you in the next video.